Sponsored by Bet365.
Yes, welcome back to Rugby.com.au. We've had a fortnight off, but we're back into the test matches now, Tuck. We've got Australia taking on South Africa over in Bloemfontein.
Yeah, it should be a cracker. Obviously, both teams, after the draw in the last game in Perth, will be keen to sort of get ascendancy. Interesting, you know, obviously South Africa coming off that huge loss to the All Blacks. They'll be just wanting to change things, and obviously the Wallabies having that great win against Argentina.
Like you said, they did have a great win down there in Canberra 2 weeks ago. Let's go through the lineup now, and Czechs kept it pretty similar.
Yeah, look, I think the performance in Canberra, although the first half wasn't up to scratch, second half was great. Last 32 minutes, 5 tries to 1. They really put them away. Kurtley Beale outstanding. He's really made that number 12 position his own. It'll be interesting to see what happens when Czech brings Carmichael Hunt, because I think obviously the earlier test in the year he was outstanding also. So I think both players need to be fitted in the team somehow. But this week against South Africa, they've just got to play the same sort of footy in that second half. You know, keep the ball in hand when need be, and it's that aggressive at the breakdown. That's a part of the game that'll really make a difference from this week, is at their work at the breakdown.
And as always, Tuck, we take a look at one player from the squad this week, scrum half, Will Genia.
Yeah, I thought Will Genia's been a lot better this year. You know, he's really made that 9 position his own. His leadership, his combination with Fold is outstanding, and also his combination with Kurtley when he hits him as first receiver occasionally. It's been really good, and a little bit of his running game's coming back, which was such a good part of his game. We've seen that running game again, and he's a great defender. You know, he's not going to put on any big hits, but he very rarely misses a tackle. It's good to see him playing so well, and a really important player for the Wallabies this week in Bloemfontein. When you are at altitude, there's going to be more kicking, so you really need the 9 to really own that box kicking role, and also lead the team around.
Taking a look at the South Africans now, Tuck. As you said, mate, big loss against New Zealand. They'll be up for it this weekend.
Look, I didn't see it coming. I know the Kiwis were outstanding. The Kiwis are a great side, but I thought the Africans would really take it to them. And you look at the stats, and other than line breaks and the tries, which is pretty important, the Africans were in that. They had a lot of possession, a lot of territory, but they just got the All Blacks on a cracker night. And I've got a Kiwi team. I've been part of an Aussie team that got the Crusaders on a cracking night, and we lost 96-19, so it can happen. But look, I think South Africans have just not throw the baby out with the bathwater with their play, because there's a lot of part of their game that's going really, really well.
Straight into the odds now, Tuck, and the home side of favourites.
Yeah, and rightfully so. History would suggest I think Australia's beaten South Africa once in 54 years at altitude, so it's probably fair enough. And so it'd be interesting to see how well Australia can combat that. But look, I think South Africa are favourites, rightfully so, and I think they'll get away with it. But I hope the Wallabies can make it a close one.
Interesting tip there, Tuck. They lost 57-0 to the All Blacks 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, mate. I guess if you're going on form, it's probably a bad bet. But no, I think history would suggest South Africa a good thing here, and I think they'll be ruining that loss and they'll turn things around. Well, I'd be loved to be proved wrong. I hope the Wallabies win, because I think this could be the start of something for Wallabies. They do win to really building for this 2019 World Cup. Yeah,
let's hope they do get the win over there in South Africa. Stay locked on to Rugby.com.au throughout the weekend. Obviously, the Wallabies. We've got the Aon Uni 7s live, NRC action, the Junior Gold Cup, and the Under-16s. It's all happening here at Rugby.com.au. And if you are going to have a bet at all this weekend, do so responsibly.